Hello, Renton with Octane here, and in this video I'm going to give you some updates on the cars and other things. We're going to run some errands, but first, Ken White Construction Hat. If you don't follow them on YouTube, great construction content, inspiring guy, and awesome merch. So if you like all that stuff, if you don't follow him, go follow him. Okay, so update. I still have not sold the Rendezvous. Probably not for the lack of trying though. I got sick, so I wasn't able to do anything for about a week. I've had some inquiries, but that's still not sold. Struggling with that. This puppy, well, it'd probably be better to tell you what isn't wrong with it. It's got check engine lights, it's got tire pressure lights, it's got low oil lights now. And that's what we're gonna go to do today. We're gonna go get an oil change because either two things happen. One, the dude who sold us it did not get an oil change and just lied about it, or two, it is burning oil massively, and I sort of feel like it's a combination of both. Also, just a heads up before we head out, we did get another car, and that happened while I was sick, and we'll give you more updates about that in this video too. All right, so we've arrived to the oil change place. This is a Take 5 on, I believe this is Frederick Boulevard here in Portsmouth. Great place. I've taken a bunch of cars here, so this is the first time I'm going to take the Enclave here. But yeah, the other day we were driving it and the low oil light came on. I put a quart of oil in it, but I noticed that the dipstick had really burnt oil. It was like really dark, and that the cap, when you put oil in, smells like burnt oil too. So I think I have a valve seal probably going bad, which means probably a lot of engine work. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with this thing. Hopefully we'll see what they say. If there was any oil in it, there should be just at least 1 quart in it. But it's really hard to get a gauge on it with the dipstick, and I really actually don't know how much oil is actually in it. But if it's burning a lot of oil, that's a lot of problems, and I'll keep you guys up to date, but it's a struggle. I don't know how much money I want to put into it, but we'll see what they say and we'll move on to the next task. So here's what I feel bad about. The Enclave has literally the worst oil filter placement ever. And so these poor guys are struggling so hard. I already have my receipt. Sucker was $85 for an oil change today because they don't have the cheap oil today. They only have like the mid-range for 73. And so now they're struggling. I've already got the receipt. They've already done that. They can't get the oil filter off. This thing is a pain. Oh. So one of the other lights that's on in the car is the service airbag light. I forgot to mention that earlier. But Take 5 is all done. It costs about 60 or 80 some bucks, as I said. And it took about an hour, which is not too bad. It was like 30 some minutes waiting and then 25 minutes in the bay. So overall, not too bad. But let's head over to Walmart, looking for some Hot Wheels, and then let's go on to the next task. Well over a week since I've been here because I've been sick. Doesn't look like they have much. Guess I tried. Oh, but they do have the last test car that I don't have. I didn't have the test Chevy. And what do they have? Wave 3? They have anybody good? Oh man, nobody good yet. I'm looking for Kyle, I'm looking for Chase, and I'm looking for Ryan, and they don't have any of them. Maybe next time. All right, so that task was the bank. Gotta somehow pay for all these repair bills, right? Right. While we're out, we have to hunt at a Target, but this is probably the worst one in the area, so probably gonna be nothing. There's nothing on the pegs, trust me. But check this out, Saturday in Greenbrier. Saturday afternoon in Greenbrier. Why would you ever want to buy anything here? That's ridiculous. Greenbrier Target is actually one of those stores that if I found 2 or 3 super treasure hunts, I might even leave them. I might hide them and come back later if I could, because this store is just insanely busy. Okay, finished with some errands for now, back at home, and as I promised, we got a new car. So while I was sick, my dad, I didn't plan on getting sick, I was really not wanting to be sick, but while I was sick, my dad dropped off a car. So my parents gave us a car. Drum roll. There it is, a 2007 Buick LaCrosse. had this car in their arsenal for a while. They've had 5 cars for quite some time. They didn't need it anymore. They're trying to cut down on some of their vehicles, so they asked us if we wanted it. Abigail and I said yes, and so now we've got a Buick LaCrosse in the stable, in the fleet for the Fuller fleet. I had a Buick all throughout college. I had a 98 Buick Regal. I absolutely loved that thing. We've had the Buick Rendezvous, loved that thing. And the Enclave, but I have no doubt that the LaCrosse will be a fantastic vehicle. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. And until the next one, have a good one.